Well, if your Idaho camping plans involve an RV, but not necessarily a campground with hookups, well, then you likely have a checklist of things to bring, like there'd be a generator, maybe some firewood, likely a full tank of gas and water. What if you didn't have to fill up that water tank at home, but closer to your camping spot? Sounds like a pretty good plan, but it also sounds like a problem for one Idaho mountain town having to deal with the seasonal surge. Aspen Shumpert takes us to Idaho City, where this hydration station, usually offered for free, is now not an option because of how it's impacting the city.
Idaho City sits tucked in the Boise National Forest.
We are a very tight-knit community.
With a population of just a few hundred people.
It's obviously a very small town.
But Mayor Kenny Everhart says every summer the town sees an increase in people headed to Idaho's backcountry.
It's more or less a pass-through. We get a lot of tourists, we get a lot of campers and fishers, and there's a constant flow of RVs.
He says over the span of a week, he estimates 2,000 vehicles passing through.
Pros, it's good for the businesses. You know, we get, some of them go on through, but a lot of them will stop and utilize the restaurants, the gas station. Cons, a lot of traffic.
And a strain on their water system.
Pretty much, yeah.
For decades, the city has offered a free RV dump.
A sewer access station that also has water, so campers coming back can dump their waste tanks instead of having to take it all the way back. We request that they limit their potable water intake to, I believe it's 10 gallons, but we don't monitor it either.
Everhart says the only one from Stanley to Boise that even locals use.
We still like to camp and go out in nature and everything, so it's a benefit to us to have it, but it's a benefit for people coming in that maybe will get them then to stop, utilize restaurants, other services in town, and maybe spend a little bit of money here.
I was up fishing around Chalice up by Bayhorse. It's the only place I know between there and here.
But every year, Everhart says people don't follow the rules.
They'll try and fill up 250-gallon water tanks in the backs of their vehicles, and so it's free water for them, but unfortunately our residents are paying for the systems.
Forcing people who live in town to irrigate every other day.
Kind of a precaution. Once our flows in our creek get low, we take those steps just to ensure that we're not overusing our supply.
And a temporary closure of the dump. So when Bueno tried to use it Thursday when passing through,
I saw it was closed.
He had to turn right around.
It's very inconvenient.
But Mayor Everhart says it's a necessary decision every year.
Our first priority is to provide water to our residents.
Mayor Everhart says the city received a $3 million grant from Idaho's Department of Environmental Quality for system upgrades like expanding their water treatment facility, which could get them a better water supply. But for the RV dump, it's going to remain closed for the foreseeable future, and he didn't have an estimate on when it would reopen. Reporting in Idaho City, I'm Aspen Shumpert, Idaho's News Channel 7.